Chapter 18. Shiva goes to Kailasa. O Narada, listen to the story of Shiva's arrival at the majestic Kailasa, the greatest of mountains, brought about by the powerful penance of Kubera. After bestowing the lordship over treasures upon Kubera, the lord of the universe, Shiva, returned to his celestial abode. He contemplated within himself, saying, "My complete manifestation born of Brahma is capable of overseeing the process of dissolution. Now, assuming this form, I shall travel to Kailasa, the abode of the Guyakas, mystical beings. Rudra, born from my very heart, is my perfect manifestation, an embodiment of the supreme Brahman. He is worthy of the reverence of Vishnu, Brahma, and all others. He is unsullied and inseparable from me. Thus I shall assume this form, become Kubera's friend, and remain close to him while engaging in profound penance." Determined in his resolve, Rudra, eager to fulfill the wishes of the supreme Brahman, sounded his drum, producing a divine, sacred sound. Its deep reverberating tone filled the three worlds, stirring enthusiasm in all beings, calling upon them in various ways. Hearing the powerful sound, Vishnu, Brahma and other deities, along with sages, experts of agamas and nigamas and siddhas, assembled with great joy. Devas and asuras alike arrived in enthusiasm, and even the pramathas, divine attendants of Shiva, gathered from all directions. The esteemed leaders of the Ganas, celestial hosts, revered throughout the worlds and blessed with immense fortune, joined them. Let me describe their number to you, Narada. Listen attentively. The leader Shankakana arrived with a crore of his Ganas. Kekaraksha brought 10 crores, while Vikrita had 8 crores with him. Vishaka arrived with 64 crores, Pariyatraka with 9, Sarvantaka with 6, and the illustrious Dunduma with 8. Jalanka, a chief of the Ganas, brought 12 crores, while the radiant Madana and Vikritanana each brought 7 crores. Kapalin, adorned in glory, arrived with 5 crores, while Sandaraka and the powerful leaders, Kanduka and Kundaka, each came with a crore. Vishtamba and Chandratapana led 8 crores each, and Mahakesha commanded a massive 1,000 crores. Kundin, Vaha and Parvataka each arrived with 12 crores, while Kaila, Kalaka and Mahakala brought 100 crores apiece. Agnika and Abhimukha also brought their forces, and soon the area brimmed with countless Ganas, each led by their respective chiefs. With matted hair, crescent moon adorning their brows, 3 eyes, blue necks and glittering ornaments, they shone like the radiance of countless suns. Surrounded by this vast assembly of Ganas, Shiva began his journey to Kailasa. Among them were leaders like Kashthaguda, Sukesa and Vrishabha, each leading their own mighty hosts. The presence of all these divine beings illuminated the path to Kailasa. As they approached, Kubera, the guardian of treasures, welcomed Shiva and his attendants with deep reverence. He offered them various gifts and performed rituals to honor Shiva, Vishnu, and the entire entourage. Kubera's devotion pleased Shiva, who embraced him warmly and kissed his forehead, expressing affection. Shiva then instructed Vishvakarma, the celestial architect, to construct magnificent dwellings upon the mountain for himself, his followers, and the many divine beings present. At Shiva's command, Vishvakarma swiftly fulfilled the task, creating structures worthy of divine presence. Once the preparations were complete, Vishnu requested Shiva to ascend to Kailasa, and with blessings, Shiva made his way to his divine abode. Vishnu and other devas organized a grand coronation ceremony, presenting various offerings and celebrating with immense joy. Flowers rained down from the heavens while celestial damsels sang and danced in celebration. The air resonated with joyous cries of "Victory, victory!" and obeisance as all beings revelled in the divine presence. Shiva, seated upon his radiant throne, shone brightly, served by Vishnu, Brahma and all others. The devas, in awe of Shiva's benevolence, praised him with heartfelt hymns filled with devotion. Pleased by their words, Shiva granted them their heartfelt wishes. He then addressed Brahma and Vishnu, inviting them to sit beside him. He spoke lovingly, saying, "My beloved sons, Vishnu and Brahma, you hold a special place in my heart. You have been entrusted with the sacred tasks of creation and preservation of the 3 worlds. Go to your abodes without fear. for I shall always ensure your happiness and well-being." Brahma and Vishnu, though reluctant to part from Shiva, bowed to him with deep reverence and returned to their respective realms. Shiva, now turning to Kubera, held his hand and spoke with affection. "Dear friend, your unwavering devotion has touched my heart. I am now your true friend. Return to your domain without fear, for I shall always support you." Hearing these kind words, Kubera felt immense joy, and with Shiva's blessings returned to his celestial city of Alaka. Shiva then settled on Kailāsa, surrounded by his Ganas, embracing a life of deep meditation and divine contemplation. At times he meditated upon his own essence, while at other moments he delved into profound teachings and ancient tales. In his playful mood, he engaged in divine pastimes with his Ganas across the serene landscapes of Kailāsa. Though the supreme yogi, he experienced the bliss of solitude and divine sports alike. After a period of ascetic life, Shiva united with Sati, the daughter of Daksha Prajapati, following the ways of the world and finding joy in their companionship. O Narada, thus I have narrated the tale of Shiva's manifestation as Rudra, his arrival at Kailāsa, and the profound friendship with Kubera, the Lord of Treasures. This story, rich with divine play and spiritual wisdom, enhances true knowledge and fulfills desires both in this world and beyond. Those who read or listen to this sacred story with devotion will experience joy and fulfillment in this life and attain liberation in the hereafter.